For y'all who don't know Miss Davis, she is also fighting in the Rhode Island Avenue area at the Brookland Manor Apartments, where they said the same thing. We're not going to be moved, we're not going to be pushed around, and they're still there and they're still fighting. Miss Davis.
Go, Miss Davis!
Well, the enemy was really working with me this morning. Enemy didn't want me to be here this morning. So I walked from Rhode Island Avenue down here, and I'm just getting here. It's been a beautiful morning, even though I was trying to be stopped. But you know what? When God sees what you're doing, He don't put no more on you than you can bear. He made a path straight. He made me have people to come and make sure I was going the right way. Because, you know, it's different when you're on the bus and when you're walking, you know. So I say, well, I left my house at 10 o'clock. And I said, I will get here because I told them that I will be here today. And I'm here. So, as what my counterparts are telling you all, y'all not moving. And they need to wake up and smell more than the coffee.
That's right.
Because we are here. We are here to make sure that you don't go anywhere. We are here to make sure to let the people know y'all are serving a real God when you touch us.
Right.
I don't know what they're serving us there, but it don't seem like it's the same thing. But I want them to know every time you hurt one of God's people, y'all are putting the thorns back in his head, nails back in his hands and feet, and the spears in his sides. So y'all need to know if you serving a real God, you wouldn't be doing this to human beings. Why do you all think that we are not important? Because y'all got the money and we don't. Well, you know what? The least of us we are counted as the last. But guess what? We will be in front.
That's right. Yeah.
Because he doesn't forget his people. And his people that really serves and try to do the right thing. How can y'all sit up here and do this? But you get out here and you protest on people doing abortions. You get out here and you protest about everything else that doesn't count. But then inside your walls, you got child molesters. You got child molesters, and they tell me from 1947. You're going to tell me you don't know? If that's from 1947, that's the year I was born. So that's 71 years. 71 years, you're going to tell me how y'all doing the right thing, and then you set human beings out in the street. Well, it's not going to happen in Washington, D.C., because we are coming in solidarity with each and every person here that is trying to be set out their homes after they have worked hard and sweat and tears to take care of their families and to watch over their families, and you all think y'all gonna come and set them out. I don't think so. Because you know what? In the Word, they didn't have a lot of people either. God told some of them to go back, and they won the battle, right? Because see, the battle ain't ours, it's God. And he's watching over us. And as long as we walk and we know who the real God is, and we are helping the poor, because you know he said there will be poor amongst us as long as we live. Well, God sat down with the poor, and he had a feast with the poor. So all of you sitting up there on that hill right there, preaching the word, y'all say y'all preaching to God. I hope so, because you know if you worship the wrong God, something's really going to happen when that day comes. But I'm here to tell you, stop thanking those dead presidents that dead for years, and y'all chasing them and leaving the real people out, and the children. I mean babies and children. Where do y'all think they are going? Don't you think we have enough on the street now? Homeless people on the street?
That's right.
We have enough. Where is it just a few blocks from our so-called mayor and our Ward 5 council person? And they can't tell me you don't see this out there. because you walk past it every day. And you don't care, because you'll go back across the river or wherever you're going, and you get in your little cubby hole in your little nice home, and you don't care about nobody else. Well, too bad. We still ain't going nowhere. We're going to stay right here and fight.
That's right.
And we're going to fight for each and every one. Seniors, come on. They have been here for years. How you turn your backs on the seniors? And then you leave the children. I mean, come on. Do any of y'all got family up there on that hill? Just because you're priests and all that, I'm quite sure you gotta have a mother and a father, some sisters and brothers. Would you like to see somebody kick them out on the street and no place to go and don't care? No, they would not. But if you do, that means you don't even have a heart. So whatever you got up there on that hill, you better look in the Word a little bit more, because I think you forgot a few pages, or you skipped a few pages, because the Word don't lie. And y'all, I don't want to disrespect anybody. I have nothing against the Virgin Mary, because she took the Word with her. That was Jesus. I don't have nothing against her. That's his mother. But you better pray to Jesus, someone that wakes you up in the morning and lie you down at night and making sure your limbs are moving. Because if he wasn't making your limbs move and your mouth to work and your eyes to see and your ears to hear and your hands to feel and touch and your feet to walk, I hope you don't think y'all are the ones that's doing it, because you don't have that much power. You'll never get that much power. So leave our folks alone. It doesn't make any difference what color we are. They are our family. Because when you cut and I cut, the blood is still red. It ain't changed. And the blood that Jesus shed for us, he shed it for a reason. Just for this. Because we know that these people out here don't care about no one but themselves. So we are here to tell your family and your family in your apartment that they ain't going nowhere.
Yeah!